All right, welcome race fans. Tonight we are at, I guess I had the wrong one on. Whoopsie. My bad. Huh. Ain't that just like really weird. Anyhow, here we are back here tonight with the Drag Kings, and they are running the Gen 6 at Sonoma here on the drag strip. So we're going to tune in here and see how it's going with the guys. So stay with us.
Oops, yep. Apparently I got disqualified.
Where do we line up here? Where would the beams be at this track? Is it the little black box by where the Lucas Oil and Fram sign is there? Or?
The line is just at the end of that very first concrete pillar there that we used to line you up.
And, really it'd be up, closer to the tree. But, that's basically close. That's all on something.
That's slippery.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Was somebody asking for me?
I got it.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm back now, Ed.
How's it feel on the strip, guys?
Slippery.
Slippery.
Fun.
Yeah, tonight's gonna be a pedal fest.
Think we could have some good races tonight?
Oh, yeah.
All depends.
I enjoy driving. The harder it is to drive, the more fun it'll be for me. I'm not saying I'll do good, but I'll have more fun.
Oh yeah, holy crap. I made it up to third gear, half throttle, and put a full, and still spun the tires in third.
Yeah, 10-4, I did the same.
Mine hasn't been that bad, boss. Still slippery.
It's gonna be interesting for me tonight. I hit my leg at work today, and I got a crink in it.
Oof.
Ouch.
It's the first chance I've sat down trying to use the gas pedal. It's kind of weird feeling it. Who cares? It's all fun.
I seem to keep my car half decently straight. I'm still spinning, but I'm not going towards the center line or the wall.
That's always a positive. Just gotta watch it, because these guys start to get progressively good at the launch, you know. If you're sitting there spinning out. Ow. That looked like it hurt.
Hey, Ed, hang at the end. Tell me if the paint came on the cap. It's still white when I see it in the end.
Of course.
What'd you say, Mark?
Rudy, well, Rudy, it's probably LSR TV and then their LSR TV 2 or whatever.
I said I wanted you to check out my paint on the back stretch. Sorry, man.
Mark, you still look all white.
I think I just murdered somebody with a half track crossing the line. I had third gear.
Yeah, it is still white. All right.
Rudy, are we live? Okay. For some of the new guys, who may not be aware, we're live right now, and Rudy is in the room with us. So whatever you say is going to be broadcast. So try to watch the language, please, and but have fun.
10-4, thanks for putting it on.
You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of my paint scheme. I just got it done professionally by someone who actually knows what they're doing. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you had them in front of you. They're still white.
No. You backing
Okay.
up? Or you going
Yeah,
drive?
I always back up.
Yeah, you're white.
Still white. Oh wow.
There's all kinds of tricks you can play with it to get it to try and get traction.
Yeah. Yeah, Rudy, that's actually exactly what I do.
Yeah, it's funny that it's showing up me, but not to you.
And some people ride the clutch a little bit.
Yep, I do slip the clutch a little bit when I feel it start to slip out from underneath me. Yeah, no, you're completely right about that.
Yeah, everybody likes Gen 6. That's gonna be all about throttle control. You can, man, you're not gonna be able to slam the throttle and go. You got to play with it.
Yeah, this ain't the street stock for you can just put the hammer right down on it, you know. Or the trucks where they're kind of a dog out of the hole anyhow, you know.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely going to take a little bit of skill tonight.
Well, just watch out for John Estes.
No.
And, Michael, how do you pronounce your last name? Sarley?
You got it.
Sarley. Okay, cool.
Wow, Rudy, you're getting pretty good at that.
Oh, usually I butcher them. I try not to. I mean, if I do, I apologize. Actually, the guy you might want to watch out, a couple of guys you might want to watch out for, watch Steven Pearson and Mike Vining, because these guys are pretty badass in these Gen 6s.
Now you're telling
There you go,
lies.
jinxing us again.
Bad.
I'm sure Pearson will have the time to throw as many as he needs down in this Prudy.
Yeah. Have you tried that, Steven? Slipping the clutch?
No.
No? Do you use the clutch?
Yeah.
I was just wondering how that would work, you know, if you start feeling like it's going to start go kick sideways, if you slip that clutch a little bit. Push it about halfway down, let it slip a little bit until you regain your traction.
It does work. I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've been getting down the strip pretty straight, so.
Well, a quick shift definitely is not the way to go.
Nope. Well, there's a couple of pretty good runs right there. So Steven and you and Mike Vining decided to check it out this week, huh?
Yeah, we was here last week.
Oh, were you? Okay, yeah. Sorry, man. My back was freaking destroyed last week. I made it to the IWCR race, but I'll tell you what, it took a pain pill and a half to get me there.
Hey, Rudy, I think I helped you through it through IWCR last week.
Do what?
I think Scott really helped you out through the IWCR race last week.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was hurting pretty bad, man, I'll tell you. But laying down for an hour and a half really helped a lot. It gave my back a chance for the nerves to all calm back down again.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it, I was so keyed up from being at the doctor's office too, and that wasn't helping any. I was pretty hot under the collar, I don't mind saying.
You got someone helping you in the booth tonight after this, Rudy?
Scott will be,
All right.
You're more welcome to come in and help if you want. I mean, you know, hey, we had
I don't know why the paint didn't show up yet. Sorry.
We had 3 in the booth last night. I'd never worked with William Kirk
Well, you need
before.
to repaint it now.
Yeah, I think I might join you tonight, Rudy. If that's all right.
Yeah, we did good last night. As long as Scott okays it, I'm good with it.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I think it worked out fairly well last week. You and Scott did most of the talking.
Mm-hmm.
I chimed in when I could, but
Yep.
and I'm perfectly okay with that, you know.
How you coming with your stuff setting up?
What was that?
How you coming with getting your stuff set up?
Pretty good. I got a couple questions for you right before the IWCR race, though. But so far so good.
All right.
Looks like I may be the next one to broadcast IWCR.
That's what it looks
probably
like.
next season.
That's what it looks like. Good, good. Well, I mean, if I'm feeling up to it from time to time, if you would have me or they wouldn't care, I'd come over and maybe just help you commentate for free. I mean, I would just come over and, but you know, I just need to get to the point where I'm not doing so much, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd be happy to have you over.
Yeah, it's right now it's way too much for me in my condition. 8 broadcasts in 6 days is just way too much.
It is for you. You know, you need to relax a little bit.
I'd prefer if I had like a broadcast every other night would be good. That way it would give me a night off to recuperate, you know.
Yeah, you're pretty jam-packed. I think, the only night that you have off is Saturdays, right?
Yeah, that's only because I opted to just quit doing IWCR Truck Series.
Yeah.
I just told Randall, I said, man, I want to have a night off, and right now that seems to be the logical choice. You know, I'm already doing one of your league races. Let's just drop one, you know.
Hey, admin, I need my flag cleared, please. I got DQ'd. 91.
Well, get ready for some exciting racing here, folks.
Thank you.
At Drag Kings, the Gen 6
You're
on
welcome.
Sonoma drag strip. This will be exciting. As you can tell, these guys a few of them are having some issues here. We're trying to get the
When
hang
are we
of how
going to
these...
start qualifying?
We are going to start qualifying right now.
Qualifying, getting ready to start as we speak, so...
Alright, guys, looks like we have 11 drivers tonight, so there will be an odd man out. And it looks like it's going to be Brandon Cruz. Brandon, you will be the odd man out today.
7-4.
You do not have to participate in the qualifying bracket. Alright guys, I'm going to call the lineup for the qualifier. First person I call, just choose a lane. Everybody else follow in beside and behind as I call them out. Alright, Mark Logan, I need you to choose a lane. Ed Clark, line up beside him.
Just coming up now. I'll take the left lane.
And behind Ed is going to be Michael Sarley. Next to him is going to be Mike Vining. Richard Hadler will be behind Michael Sarley. And beside him will be Michael Palmer. John Estes needs to line up behind Richard Hadler.
What's Hadler number?
I'm number 60.
Thank you.
And Jordan, you will be next to John.
Can I ask a question? How do you determine who you race in the qualifying?
Typically by entries as they arrive in the session, or sometimes just complete random.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Last two, Colin, you're going to be behind John, and Steven, you're going to be beside Colin.
10-4, so we're the last two to go. Cool.
Alright, I'm going to turn it over to Cheryl. She'll line you up and get you going.
Alright. So, Mark, you're over the line a little bit. Go ahead and back it up maybe about half a bump. Perfect. Ed, go ahead and pull it back forward. And one more bump forward. Perfect. Alright, gentlemen.
All right, Mark Logan with a great start. And it looks like it's going to be Mark Logan all the way. Mark Logan will win that first round.
Mike Vining, go ahead and back yours up probably about 2 bumps backwards. Okay. And Michael Sarley, go ahead and back yours up. You're about half a car length too far. Keep going. Okay, whoa. Whoa. Alright, go ahead and bring it forward. Keep coming. And about 1 more bump forward. Perfect. Alright, gentlemen. Whoop. Make sure you're in the forward gear.
And it looks like Mike Vining gonna definitely bring this one to light. Oh, and he loses it. And it's gonna be all the way to the end.
Okay,
Mike
Richard
Vining.
Hadler, you're a little over the line. Go ahead and back it up a little bit, please.
Spinning out there on that run.
Keep going. About 1 more bump backward should do it. Perfect.
Am I supposed to be up?
You guys had called me next to John, I think. I'm not sure who's next up here.
It might be me.
Yeah, right now it should be Richard Hadler and Michael Palmer.
Alright. Palmer, go ahead and bring yours forward a little bit more. Keep coming and stop. Oop. Back up about half a bump backwards. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
And Palmer with a good hole shot. Second gear, boy, he is really on it. Trying to come back, Hadler. Trying to come back, but it's going to be Palmer
Jordan, you're
all
about
the way.
a half car length over the line. Go ahead and back up. Oh, perfect. All right. And John, go ahead and bump yours forward just a little bit. One more. Perfect. All right, make sure you're ready.
All right, John Estes in the one lane. Jordan Churchill in the other. It looks like Jordan Churchill all the way. Jordan Churchill for that win.
And stop. And is that Stephen Pearson? Go ahead and bring yours
Yes.
forward. You're about like a car length behind. Keep coming. Keep coming. You got still about half a car length to go. All right. And go ahead and back up a little bit. I'm sorry, my screen just sort of glitched there. Stop. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
All right, and Stephen Pearson out of the gate. Colin Mallard trying to come back. It looks like Stephen Pearson the whole way down the track. Stephen Pearson with that win.
Using clutch.
Brandon Kreutz in the lunargaming.com car. The guys from
Go ahead and bring your car
IWCR over
forward.
here.
Keep coming. Keep coming. And stop.
Waiting on Dwayne LaPrade. He is going to race against Brandon. Brandon being the odd man out, he gets to race one of the admins. And
All right,
Dwayne.
D, just like a quarter of a bump forward. Perfect.
Oh, too far.
Back up too much. One more back. One more. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
All right, dead even, pretty much out of the gate. Brandon Kreutz in the right lane shift. Dwayne LaPrade with a good pull away. And it's going to be Dwayne LaPrade the whole way, but that's not going to affect how Brandon Kreutz
Spun the
will
tires
start.
halfway down the strip.
So, good head start right there by for Brandon Kreutz coming out and almost beating the admin in that round.
All right, next up is going to be Mark Logan and Colin. Mark, you have lane choice.
Take left.
All right, Mark Logan against Colin Mallard.
All right, Mark, you want to go ahead and bump yours forward, probably about 2 bumps. Perfect. Colin, go ahead and back yours up, probably about a bump and a half. Perfect. Oop. Forward like a half a bump. Just very light. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready and in the forward positions.
And Mark Logan with a good launch. Colin Mallard trying to come back. I don't know if he's got enough
Making
time.
sense.
At the line, it's going to be Mark Logan.
Nice win, Mark. Next is going to be Michael Sarley and John Estes. Michael, you have lane choice.
Go with the right.
I apologize for my paint scheme not coming out this week.
All right,
I was
Michael
working
Sarley,
on
that's
somebody
good right
else's
there.
and mine got screwed up.
You got the NRA paint scheme?
Keep coming forward, John. About 2 more bumps. Whoop, a little too far. Go ahead and back it up once. Perfect. Whoa. All right, come on. Go ahead and bring it forward, please. 2 more bumps. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
And Estes with a good hole shot. It's going to be John Estes as he short shifts. I believe it looked like he went into third from there. And he is going to take the win. Congratulations to John Estes.
Thank you.
Definitely a veteran here at Drag
Next up
Kings.
will be Michael Palmer and Mike Vining.
Won the very
Palmer,
first
you have lane choice.
very first bracket of the season
the
and the whole season pretty much. So he's been really running well. All right, Mike Vining. You remember Mike spun the tires last time and didn't have a good run here, but let's see what he does this time.
Perfect.
31 of Michael Palmer, a
And Mike
seasoned
Vining,
vet here
go ahead and
at
bring yours
Drag
forward,
Kings,
please.
running the Tabasco car tonight.
Keep coming. And about half a bump forward should do it. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
And Vining with a good hole shot. Beating Palmer off of the line, and it's going to be him all the way, folks. Mike Vining,
the winner on that one.
with an easy win in that round.
All right, next up is going to be Jordan and Richard. Jordan, you have lane choice.
Take right.
Okay. Jordan, go ahead and back up about almost a car length up over the line. And stop. Oops, keep coming forward. Keep coming. You got almost a half car length though. And 1 more bump. Oop, too far. A little bit further back. 1 more. Perfect. And my screen just changed. Give me a minute. There we go. And Richard, go ahead and back up about 2 bumps. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
Wow, what a hole shot by Jordan Churchill. And, oh!
Nice one, Jordan.
Thank you.
Adler into the wall, and that's going to put him back in the field of ways, but he'll get another shot at it here in a little bit.
All right, next up is going to be Stephen Pearson and John Estes. Steve, you have lane choice.
I'll take the right.
Stephen Pearson, the winner of the last round that he was in, won that round easily.
New paint this week, John.
These guys have got these
Okay,
Gen
Steven,
6
go ahead and
cars
bring yours
figured
forward
out.
a bit more, please.
A lot of practice coming off a pit road, I think.
One more half a bump should do it. Perfect. All right, John. It's about 2 bumps forward. In case that cut out. Okay. Back 1 bump. A little bit more. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
And dead even. Estes pulling out ahead just a little. He is going to get this round if Pearson crosses the line. And that's going to do it for John Estes, bringing home that round.
Good win, John.
Thank you.
Yeah, good win. Cross the line.
You're always so excited, John, when you win.
These guys love what they do,
Next
man.
up
This
gonna
is
be
this
Mike
is very
Vining
awesome.
and Ed Clark.
You want to check
Mike,
them out?
you have lane choice.
Look up Drag Kings on the iRacing League directory and hook up here.
Mike Vining and
They're
Ed
trying
Clark.
to get bigger, and each week they run a different car. The members vote on after the races tonight here. They'll vote on what car to run next week. So far, they have not duplicated any car. They've had straight stocks. They've had the Lotus 49. They've had the trucks.
Ed, go ahead and bring your car forward, please.
Trying to think of some of the other ones. Oh, they had the Legends car. That was an awesome week when they had the Legends
Little
car.
over the line, back up 2 bumps back. Perfect.
All right, so the number
Okay,
3.
Mike Vining, go ahead and bring yours forward about 3 bumps forward.
And Mike Vining at the line here.
And about half a bump now. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
Dead even on the start, Vining a little bit of a short shift there, but Ed Clark with a good run. And it's going to be Ed Clark the whole way. Congrats, Ed Clark.
Thank you.
Nice light, Ed. Nice light, Ed.
Thanks, Mark.
All right, next up is going to be Brandon and Mark. Brandon, you have lane choice.
They're looking to make the league a
left
lot
please.
bigger. This week, pretty good turnout here. Last week, there were a few computer issues, and of course, I was sick last week, really bad, so I did not make it last week.
Okay, Brandon, go ahead and bring yours forward. Keep coming.
Brandon Kreutz now lining up against Mark Logan. Both of them have been having really good hole shots.
Perfect. Mark, go ahead and back up. Okay. Go ahead and bring forward.
Mark's been extremely good. I think he's won every round here so far in all the ones that he's ran today. So we're going to be watching Mark Logan on this start.
And we'll do a half a bump forward, Mark. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear, please.
And another hole shot by Mark Logan. And it's going to be Mark Logan at the line. Brandon Kreutz trying to come back, but just not quite fast enough. And it'll be all Mark Logan.
Good win, Mark. I suck in these cars. Holy crap.
These are a little bit more difficult to run.
Yeah, I want to be too easy on the throttle, and I gotta learn that I can go a little bit harder on it.
All right, next up is going to be Michael Sarley and Richard Hadler. Michael, you have lane choice.
Take left.
Okay, Michael Sarley, you're spot on right there. Richard Hadler, go ahead and bring yours forward, please. Keep coming forward. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear, please.
Sarley with a hole shot. Coming back on the outside. Oh, he loses it. Loses the ship, but it's going to be close to the line. Sarley by a half a car length.
Guys. Good win, Michael.
Great race by them two right there.
So,
boy, I'll tell you
Dwayne, am I
what.
eliminated
Hadler
right now,
tried to come back and it
From this
looked like he was
particular
coming back and gonna beat him,
after
but
this bracket, we
not
will
quite
be running
fast
a
enough.
second one. So if you want to hang around, feel free to run in the second bracket coming up after this. All right, and next up is going to be Michael Palmer and Stephen Pearson. Michael, you have lane choice.
Right lane.
Palmer and Pearson lining up here.
Okay. Michael Palmer, go ahead and bring your car forward, please. And stop. And Steve Pearson, you're good right there. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
Pearson with a hole shot. As he shifts, it looks like he's got Palmer beat all the way to the end. And it will be Richard Pearson at the line. Or Stephen Pearson. Man, what did I say, Richard?
Thank you.
Good job, Pearson.
Stephen Pearson. Let me rephrase that.
Colin and Mike Vining. Colin, you have lane choice.
I'll take the left.
Colin Mallard lining up in the left lane. And it'll be Mike Vining in the right lane.
Okay, Mike Vining, you're good right there. Colin, go ahead and bring yours forward a little bit. Once more, perfect. Back up, just a light tap backwards. Perfect. All right, make sure you're in the forward gear, please.
And Vining with a hole shot. Man, he was right on that light, smoking them tires, and he is going to get it at the line. All Mike Vining, Colin Mallard will come in second. And boy, he blew the engine up on that one.
All right, next up is going to be Mark Logan and Jordan Churchill. Mark, you have lane choice.
I'll take left.
All right. Mark, you're good right there. Jordan, go ahead and bump yours forward, please. A little bit further. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
And it looks like the number 91 there of Jordan Churchill, he will get Mark Logan at the line, and Mark Logan loses for the first time today. Boy, that's
Good one,
pretty,
Jordan.
pretty good. What a run for Mark Logan, though. Even though he did lose, man, he's was undefeated up to that point.
Driver error there, Ed.
Next up is going to be John Estes and Ed Clark. John, you have lane choice.
Left lane.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, Ed, that's good right there. And John, go ahead and bump yours forward about 1 bump.
Yeah.
Perfect.
90 seconds, pops.
All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready.
John Estes and Ed Clark. Ed Clark with a pretty good head start right there, but pretty dead even off of the line. And he shifts, and that's going to give to John Estes. It's going to be John Estes. Close race. John Estes coming back. Congrats to John Estes.
John's closest race of the night. Good win, John.
Thank you.
What a comeback on that one. We've seen that a lot lately. Just all matters.
Good one, John.
The RPMs, the gear,
Thank
when
you.
they shift.
Good race all the way around.
And he just hit it perfect right there.
Next up is going to be Michael Sarley and Steve Pearson. Michael, you have lane choice.
Right.
Sarley in the right lane, Stephen Pearson in the left lane.
Okay, Michael, you're a little over the line if you want to back up about half a bump backwards. Perfect. Okay. And Stephen Pearson, go ahead and bring your car forward, please. About 2 more bumps forward. Okay, stay right there. Michael, go ahead and bring yours about 1/4 of a bump forward, just a very light tap forward. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you don't move until the buzzer goes off.
Pearson with another hole shot. And it's going to be Stephen Pearson at the line. Nice win for Stephen Pearson. Well, folks, we'll be up immediately after this is
Next
over
up is going to be Brandon
with the
and
IWCR's
Mike Brandon,
Gen
you have
6
lane
series. And that will be at Chicagoland, so you'll have to tune in for that. But they'll be coming up to the end of this bracket, and they'll be starting a brand new bracket after a short break. So don't go anywhere. More excitement to come here, as these guys are getting ready to continue here in this bracket.
Did you guys hear Dwayne?
Yep, wait for Brandon to make a choice.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Am I too late to go, or?
You're up. What lane you want?
You're up, Brandon.
Out there.
All right. Go ahead and give me left lane. I'm on my way. I apologize. I had my headset off.
This is still it.
Mike Vining.
All right,
will
Mike,
be
go ahead
in.
and back yours up maybe about a half a bump back.
Didn't you say he was
Perfect.
out of the first bracket not too long ago?
Yeah, I thought so too. So I had my headset off.
Yeah, he said you were, and he said hang around for the second.
I thought that was someone else asking me if they were eliminated. Brandon's not eliminated because he was the odd man out.
Cool.
So
Okay.
his first loss did not count towards his double elimination.
Are you guys almost done this bracket, or how much is left, do you say?
All right, Brandon, go ahead and bring yours forward about 2 bumps forward.
Got about 5 or 6 brackets left. We're almost done.
Okay.
Okay.
And Mike Vining, go ahead and bring yours forward about half a bump forward. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
Dead even at the line. Mike Vining pulling ahead a little bit. Krutz coming back. This is going to be too close to call. Krutz inching forward. What a finish, Brandon Krutz.
Nice paint, Steven.
Man, that was a perfect finish.
Thank you. Brandon won that by a nose. Good win.
That was the closest finish of the night right there.
Nice run.
Wow. Good race, Mike. Good race.
Yes, sir.
All right, next up, we're going to have Jordan and Sean. Jordan, you have lane choice.
I'm taking right.
Jordan Churchill taking the right lane.
All right, Jordan. Good there.
And John Estes in the left lane.
John, go ahead and keep coming forward about a bump. And about half that. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
John Estes with a hole shot. Churchill coming back. And he's losing ground to John Estes, and John Estes will get it at the line.
Good win, John.
Congratulations to John Estes.
Next up is going to be Steve Pearson and Ed Clark. Steve, you have lane choice.
I'll take the left.
Steven's been having pretty good luck in the left lane. He didn't have quite as good a luck earlier in the right lane, so I think that's why he's opting to choose the left lane.
About two bumps
let's see if he
backwards.
can do it again here. He's only lost one time
too late,
here.
but, go ahead
He
and
won
bring
all
him
the other
forward.
ones, so let's see if he can do this. Kind of tough Logan to win this bracket.
One more. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
Dead even at the line. Pearson pulls away. Clark trying to come back. No dice. Pearson all the way. This is going to put him... Boy, he's going to be running in a good tight battle here for the most wins in this bracket, folks. Steven
Good win,
Pearson.
Steve.
Good one, Steve.
Thank you.
All right, next up is going to be Brandon and Mark Logan. Brandon, you have lane choice.
Left lane, please.
All right, Mark Logan, another one that we were talking about. He's only lost one round here in
Mark,
this
keep
bracket.
coming forward.
Brandon Krutz has not had the stellar performance this week that he's had in the past, but
one more light bump
Nice
forward.
paint job there, by the way, Brandon.
Doesn't mean that
Thank
he
you.
won't.
Perfect.
He
Brandon,
needs a
go ahead
good
and back yours
comeback
up
here
about half
to
a car
not be
length over the line.
eliminated.
My apologies.
That's fine. That's what I'm here for. Okay. Go ahead and bring it forward about one bump forward. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready.
All right, here we go. Mark Logan with his good hole shot. Get Brandon Krutz. And again, another great hole shot by Mark Logan. Krutz trying to come back, trying to outshift Mark Logan. Boy, this is going to be a close one at the line. I don't even know who's going to win that.
Previous race is under review.
Let's go back and take a look at this
call.
one more time here. Let's take a look at this. We'll watch it in slow motion and we'll catch it right at the line here, folks.
I think we both had a good light there, Brandon.
I'm going to try to catch us at the line. As they get close to the line here, we'll get down real close and see.
The crowd goes wild, right?
And right now the race is under review, and whomever wins this will be setting up for the
I don't even know. That was so close to call.
Bracket. So just give us one moment to double check it. We'll let you know as soon as we know.
Man, he is inching forward even more here on Mark Logan. And we'll stop it right here, and let me see if I can get down here a little closer. I'm telling you what, that was almost a dead heat. That was almost a dead heat, folks. I'm telling you what, man, I'm glad I'm not making that call. I don't even know who he would call that. That looks like a dead heat to me. Very impressive finish right there by them two guys, man. I'll tell you what, that was an amazing finish.
Yeah, it was close.
I'm just waiting for the admins to make the call here.
Very close one. We're having to check and get a real close scrutiny right now.
Guys, I'm not kidding. This may come down to a single pixel. Hang on.
I'm even using my eyes to help on this. We're both conferring over here.
If it was up to me, which it's not, I would almost say that Mark Logan got it by a couple of pixels. That's how close it was. I don't know. What do you all think? What do you all think? Who do you think won that, the 10 or the 93? Man, I'm telling you what, that's how close that was. It was just the closest finish. The closest finish that I have seen. I'm trying to zoom in here, maybe get zoomed in a little bit more, but I'm not having good luck at it.
All right, guys, the ruling is in by a margin of 3 pixels. It is Mark.
Wow, good race.
I know you're not asking me, but I do concur because I'm looking at it here, and I'm telling you, I'm looking at it from the overhead shot that you gave me, Dwayne, and I'm telling you what, that had to have been like 3 pixels. Amazing.
Yeah, we literally had to take a picture of it.
That's amazing.
Bring it into Paint and count the pixels. That's how close it is.
I looked at it from a far view, and it just looked like the 10 to me. So.
That's good
honestly,
racing, guys. Good job.
I'm happy to be a part of that awesome race.
Yeah, it was a good run, boy. Thank you. That was a tie as far as I'm concerned.
All right, next up, Steven Pearson and Mark Logan. Steven, you have lane choice.
Yeah.
All right. So Brandon Kreutz is given that round.
Guys.
Or I'm sorry, Mark Logan is given that round, beating
Brandon
Kreutz by 3 pixels on the screen.
Those are the finishes we live for.
That was the closest finish, I think, in Drag King's history.
All right, Mark, go ahead and bump where it's like perfect.
Mark Logan against Steven Pearson. Now,
Steven,
both of these have been
2 bumps.
extremely good on their hole shots.
All right, Steven, you stay there. Mark, go ahead and bring it forward like half a bump, very light. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready to go.
Man, that was amazing finish by them too. Mark Logan and Steven Pearson both with another good hole shot. And Pearson pulling away. Pearson. And it's going to be Steven Pearson at the line. Nice. Congrats to Steven Pearson.
Good race, Mark. Good race.
That was a close one too.
They're tough, boys. You guys are all tough.
Got it done, man.
All right, next up is going to be Jordan and Steven. Jordan, you have lane choice.
I'll take the right.
All right, I'm coming. Hang on.
All right, Jordan Churchill against Stephen
The winner
Pearson.
of this bracket will be facing John Estes for the bracket win.
Oh, here we go. We're coming down to the end of this bracket, folks, and then we'll step away for just a
Okay.
short break, and
Jordan,
we'll be
you're
right back.
back
So
up just a
don't
little
go
bit.
anywhere, because, boy, I'll tell you what, if the second bracket's as exciting as this bracket's been, we're in
All right,
for a
bring it forward
good
probably about
finish
3 bumps
of
forward.
this week's race here with the Gen 6.
Perfect.
This is some of the closest
Too much.
racing I've seen yet here at Drag
And
Kings.
about 3 light taps. Perfect.
Well, these are custom-built
All right, we'll go
setups
one
by
more back.
Dwayne LaPrade. He works for iRacing,
Jordan.
so he's got the inside scoop of how to do it. But he actually builds the setup for the drag strip for all the cars that they run. Immediately
tap
after
back,
this,
Jordan.
they'll be deciding on what car they're going to run next week.
Perfect.
You'll want to
Okay,
stick around
and
for
Steven, go ahead and
that
bump
if we
yours
have
forward
enough
about 2
time
bumps.
to cover that, because I do have to go and do another
A
broadcast
little too much.
immediately after this.
Back it up about 1 bump.
I got the hiccup. Doggone it, sorry.
And 1 more, just a little bit. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
All right, here we go. Jordan Churchill, Stephen Pearson. Churchill with a good jump off the line. And it looks like Jordan Churchill's going to beat Stephen Pearson at the line.
Go in, Jordan.
Man, what a finish. Now those two will come around here, I believe, and do it again.
All right, next up is going to be John Estes and Jordan Churchill. John, you have lane choice.
Left lane.
John
All right,
Estes.
gentlemen, this is the first attempt at the winning bracket. If Jordan wins, we'll come back around and do it again.
All right, John, go ahead and bring yours forward about 2.5 bumps forward. Perfect.
Wow, this has been some exciting racing this week. I gotta say, man, these Gen 6s have surely proved just how awesome this drag racing here is on iRacing. So it is very awesome.
Jordan,
If you
go
want to
ahead
join
and
them,
bring yours
look them
forward.
up on the iRacing League directory. They're
Stop.
called the Drag Kings.
Oh, a little too far forward. Back up just a little bit, please. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
John Estes and Jordan Churchill. First attempt at the first bracket here. Churchill with a good hole shot off of the line. And it's going to be all him at the line. Going to beat out John Estes.
Nice run, man. Nice run.
Win, Jordan. Bring it back around and do it again, guys. Jordan, this time you have lane choice.
This
Can
will
I
be the
hit
last.
escape, or do I have to drive around? I kind of lock my brakes up.
You should be able to escape and all that.
Whatever you'd prefer.
I don't know, there's some things that I would be thinking about here, not resetting my car every time, letting that fuel burn off and make that car lighter. Of course, that could possibly make it a little more apt to spin a little, but making the car lighter, making it faster, and just using your throttle and clutch to make sure that you don't spin them tires. Yeah, we ran the street stocks just a couple of weeks ago, and that was pretty good. They ran the trucks last week, but a lot of people were having computer
Jordan, you're good.
issues, and
Yep,
I was
back up.
sick, didn't make it. So, all right, this is the
Couldn't
last
make it that
attempt
easy on you,
here,
sorry.
and we
All right.
will see how this is going to turn
There.
out. And then, like I said, don't go anywhere, folks, because we're gonna see come back for the second
All right, John, go ahead
bracket
and bring it
here.
forward.
and we'll just take a short intermission, let the guys practice a little bit, take a break.
Keep going.
But we're not going to go anywhere. We're going to stay right here, leave the mics on for everybody to talk and chat it up, and
Keep it coming. About 2 more bumps. Perfect. Whoop. Little over the line. One more just like that. Keep going back a little bit.
you can go back on my YouTube channel, look up the Drag Kings. It's in. They have their own playlist.
One more.
And you can check
Perfect.
out the street stocks that they ran here
All right,
just
gentlemen,
a
good
couple
luck.
of weeks
Make sure you're in
ago.
the forward gear.
And it was great. Just go back and watch that. All right, this is it right here. Jordan Churchill. Another great hole shot by Jordan Churchill. And it's going to be Jordan Churchill all the way, and he will be the winner of the bracket.
Bracket win.
Nice run.
Nice run, man.
Awesome run by these guys.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Thank you. Good run.
Rudy, I believe that's an RPM boy.
What's that?
I believe that was an RPM boy. That just won that.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you what, the RPM guys did pretty good out here for your first showing. Well, Jordan raced here before, though.
Yep, second week.
Yeah, so you guys got a little bit of a taste of it, and I'll tell you what, you and Mike did pretty good. You had some tough customers you were up against. John Estes is very, very good. Colin Mallard's been good in the past. Mark Logan, you're up against some pretty tough competition here, guys. I'm here to tell you.
That's for sure.
I think spending all our time in the acre paid off here.
Well, this is one heck of a car to choose to run on the drag strip, but I think Dwayne did a great job getting that set up perfect. I know you guys had to really wheel it, and you know, you couldn't get back in that throttle too awful quick because you would spin it. We only seen a couple of spinners, so I mean, actually, I think this has been a really good turnout here today.
Yeah, I think once you get used to the car, it's really good, and obviously the finishes have shown.
I take it you're under a quick break here before we start the second bracket, Dwayne?
Yeah, I'm just getting the qualifier bracket lined up right now. We did lose one driver, so
take your time.
We will not have an odd man out situation this time. So I'll have that lined up and call them out as I get them.
So can we get a practice run in? Is that all right?
Go for it. Just line up where you think is best and go.
Quick bathroom break. Be right back.
Mike, I took the headset off for about 2 minutes, Evan.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes or so, yeah.
Thank you.
You know, I'm normally good, but tonight I just can't.
All right, folks, about a 2-minute break here, and we'll be back to racing, so don't go anywhere. More excitement to come here at the Drag King.
There's some of the races are very close. I just can't get the car to run the way I need it to.
The big old
Tricky
egg
car.
underneath the gas pedal.
Oh yeah.
I'm easy. It's just I'm too easy on the throttle. Is basically what I'm seeing from the races.
You'll get it.
Well, you got time, go turn throw you some laps down real quick, some passes down real quick.
And it would be nice if we had some more drag strips in iRacing besides Sonoma.
I want a wet box.
Believe me, I agree with you.
Well, I did throw this out a couple of weeks ago to Dwayne that I know there's a couple of other leagues that are doing it, and what they're using is the like Michigan, the pit lane from one end to the other. Charlotte is another good one from one end to the other, and then you just go around the backstrip, backstretch and come back around, line up. But
Atlanta, they do that in real life.
yeah, there is a couple of tracks that actually do. Yeah, Atlanta, yeah, that's one. But
the lines, if you use the infield road course for Charlotte, really good. If you go in actual pit road for the oval, there's a bright yellow line there, and you can just line up cars right there. It's perfect.
But this is an actual drag strip, and I think it's working out good. You guys are mixing it up with different cars every week. It's making it exciting. You know, you don't know, you don't get a chance to practice it, so the only practice you get is before the race when you come in here and get the setup, and it makes it interesting. Kind of puts everybody on an even playing field here, I think.
It does. I think that's
yeah.
why you see such good results in the races.
Absolutely, yeah. You see guys come from the back, and man, with that was the closest finish I think has ever been in Drag Kings, ain't it, Dwayne? 3 pixels.
One of them. Yep. We had one that was in the McLaren that was about the same.
Oh man.
But yeah, definitely the closest one so far.
Man, that was.
I was in another close one. I think the first one there with the IndyCar. I think I had a nice tight race.
Yep. I'll tell you what.
Is everybody back?
This has turned out better than I thought it would. I thought we'd see a lot more guys spinning off the line, but this is great.
Well, there's a reason for that.
All right, bracket 2 coming right up here, folks.
Thank you. All right, guys. We'll go ahead and I will call out the second qualifying bracket run here. Brandon, go ahead and choose a lane.
Left.
Next to him is going to be Mike Vining. Behind Brandon is going to be Richard Hadler. John Estes, you're going to be beside Richard. Colin, you're going to be behind Richard. Mark Logan, you're going to be beside Colin. Ed is going to be behind Colin. Jordan, you're going to line up beside Ed. And Michael Palmer, you are going to be right behind Ed. And Steven, you'll be right beside Palmer.
These are elimination rounds, counting towards just 2 losses or not?
No, this is the qualifying bracket. This is just to determine the starting for the second bracket.
Okay,
no eliminations here.
All right, folks, this is just qualifying,
Mike
so
Vining,
I'm gonna. While these guys are qualifying, I'm gonna step away for
forward,
just
please.
a quick minute, and I'll be right back.
Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready. All right, Richard, you're over the line a little bit. Go ahead and back up about there. All right, make sure you're in the forward gear, and we're just waiting on who's supposed to be beside you.
I think it was John.
All right, John Estes. All right, keep coming forward about 3 bumps. Perfect. All right, make sure you're ready.
Those are all good lights, right?
Up to this point, yep.
I don't think we've had any red lights yet.
Nope,
Tonight
not
at
yet.
all.
It's me. I've been watching.
All right, Colin, go ahead and bring yours forward a little bit, please.
And a couple of close ones, but so far no one's been in violation.
Okay. And Mark, go ahead and bump yours forward about 2 bumps. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready. Ed, go ahead and bring yours forward. One bump forward. Perfect. Back up just half a bump back, Ed. Perfect. And Jordan, you're good right there. Make sure you're ready. All right, Palmer, go ahead and keep bringing yours forward. And stop. And Stephen, go ahead and bring yours forward. And stop. All right, gentlemen.
All right, guys, that concludes the qualifying run. We're going to go ahead and start the second bracket now. And first up is going to be John Estes and Ed Clark. John, you have lane choice.
Left lane.
Who'd you call?
Left.
John and Ed. Left lane is where John's starting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, folks, I'm back.
All right, Ed, you're good there. John, go ahead and bring yours forward about 2 bumps. One too many. Go ahead and back up just about half a bump. Slowly tap it forward.
Gonna race the Titans here.
Keep coming. One more just like that. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready.
All right, folks. John Estes with a good hole shot. Let's see if he can hold off Ed Clark. And it looks like he is going to do it at the line. It's all John Estes.
Good win, Jen.
Good win.
Thank you.
Next up is going to be Brandon and Michael Palmer. Brandon, you have lane choice.
Left lane, please.
I must have missed something there at the beginning. I didn't realize they were done so quick.
All right, Palmer, keep coming forward. And stop. And Brandon, go ahead and bring yours forward. And one more.
Here's a couple of good drag
Perfect.
racers right here. Let's see, Brandon Kreutz can
All right, gentlemen,
beat
make sure you're
out
ready.
Michael Palmer. Oh, Kreutz with a good hole shot. And it's going to be Brandon Kreutz all the way, beating out Michael Palmer. Congrats to Brandon Kreutz.
Good win, Brandon.
Thank you.
Next up is going to be Mark Logan and Richard Hadler. Mark, you have lane choice.
I'll take the left.
Mark Logan actually being very good last bracket. He was very good. Only had a couple of defeats, so let's see if he can He's out here against
Richard, keep bringing your car forward,
Richard
please.
Hadler. Richard Hadler he didn't have that good of a
Keep coming.
bracket round, but this is his first round with Drag Kings.
One more.
And actually, I didn't think he did too bad.
Perfect.
He held up pretty good.
And Mark, you're good right there.
Let's see how he
All right,
does
gentlemen,
against
make sure you're
the
ready.
whole shot king here, Mark Logan. And he does. Mark Logan with another great hole shot. I'm telling you, he's got them hole shots in Hadler all out of shape, trying to get it saved. And it's Mark Logan at the line.
Previous race is under review.
Oh, come on. I left late.
All right, next up to the line, if we have Jordan and Colin, please. Jordan, you have lane choice.
I will take the left.
I'll try the right.
Jordan
who got
winning
lane
that
choice?
last
It was
bracket.
Jordan. And it sounds
Oh.
like one wanted left and one wanted right anyways.
Yeah.
Winning the last bracket round.
All right,
And
Jordan,
now
go
trying
ahead and
to
back yours up
duplicate
a little
that
bit.
in this bracket. See if he can win 2 brackets in a row here, Drag Kings. That'll be really great. One of the
Go ahead
RPM
and bring it
guys from
forward.
IWCR.
About 3 bumps forward.
Jordan
Up.
Churchill.
Too much forward. Go ahead and back it up. Just ease it back. Keep going. Keep going. One more light bump. Too much. Light taps forward now. And stop. All right, Colin, go ahead and bump yours forward
All right,
about
after
1.
review, Mark, good win.
Perfect.
Thanks, Dwayne. Yeah, I was trying not to push that light. That would have surprised me if I was red.
It was close, but good job.
All right,
Time to
gentlemen, make sure you're ready.
Churchill with another good hole shot. Man, he's turning out to be the hole shot king here. And it's all the way. It's going to be Jordan Churchill.
Win, Jordan.
Man, he is just
Same thing every race.
on a roll here tonight. Jordan Churchill, folks. He's going to be a tough contender, I think, the rest
Next
of this
up's gonna
season.
be
He'll be here
Stephen
just
Pearson
cleaning up,
and
so
Brendan,
we'll have to keep an
Stephen,
eye on
lane
Jordan.
choice.
I'll take the right.
Stephen Pearson taking the right lane against Brandon Cruz in the left lane.
All right, Brandon, you good there? Steven, go ahead and bring yours forward. Keep coming. Perfect. All right, Brandon, go ahead and take yours about half a bump forward. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready.
Pearson off the line. Cruz coming back. Cruz. Ooh, Pearson smokes the tires. And Cruz will win this round. Congrats to Brandon Cruz.
Thank you.
Brandon, you're getting too good too fast. Knock it off.
All right.
Take it easy on the old guys.
Next is going to be John Estes and Mike Vining. John, you have lane choice.
Left lane.
All right. John Estes, Mike Vining, both really good off of the line. John Estes has been extremely good. Actually, ever since he's come over here and started racing
John,
at
go ahead and
Drag
bring yours
Kings,
forward.
he has
About
been
2 bumps
extremely good. So we'll keep an eye on him. Mike Vining,
Perfect.
this is his race with the
All right,
Drag
Mike,
Kings.
go ahead and bring yours forward.
And he didn't do too bad in the first bracket. Let's see if he can better that here in the second
One more.
bracket.
A little bit more. Okay. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready.
Oh, John Estes off the line. I'm not sure if he jumped that or not. That'll probably be under review by the admin, but it looks like John Estes at the line beating out Mike Vining.
Go in, Jet.
Thank you.
That light was cosmic, John.
Was that on?
All right, next up is going to be Ed Clark and Steven Pearson. Ed, you have lane choice.
I'll go right side.
All right, I'm coming. Coming out of the pits now.
Ed Clark going to start in the right lane. Steven
on, Yankee
Pearson
boy,
in the
let's
left
do it.
lane. Boy, that's a perfect lineup right there.
All right, Ed, you good there?
Wow, that's blocked.
I'll move over for you.
Pearson trying to get through here to get to the drag
We got to
lane.
stick together.
As he comes back around here and ready for his run. Well, let's see how they line up here, and let's see if he can get a better hole shot than he got last time.
And you went over the line a little bit, so go ahead and back it up. A little bit more back. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
Ed Clark with a little bit of a jump on that. Pearson shifting through the gears, doing a little bit better this time. And it looks like it's going to be Steven Pearson at the line all the way. Steven Pearson, congrats on your victory.
Go in, Steve. All right, next up is going to be Mike Palmer and Mike Vining. Mike Palmer, you have lane choice.
I'll take right.
All right, Michael Palmer in the right lane, Mike Vining in the left lane. Mike's had better success. Michael Vining's had better success in the right lane than he has in the left, but we'll see how it goes this week here. You know, a little bit different car out here.
One more.
You can see a lot of rubber laid down here on the burnout area, right about where they start to go and shift. So the dynamic tracks are working. You can see a lot of rubber laying there.
All right, Vining, keep coming forward. Perfect.
All right,
gentlemen, make sure you're
lined up. Vining in the left lane. And it looks like Vining the whole way. Palmer spinning the tires. And it's going to be Mike Vining at the line easily. Congrats to Mike Vining.
Good win, Mr. Vining.
Thank you.
Good win, Mike.
Good one, Mike. You had a good tree, good light.
All right, next up is going to be Brandon and Mark. Brandon, you have lane choice.
Left lane, please.
Brandon Kreutz, left lane. Let's see what
This
he can do
kid's
here.
tough, isn't he?
In the left lane, he's been pretty good.
You wouldn't have as much fun if it
I'll
was
tell
an
you
easy
what,
win, now, would
beating
you?
Mark Logan off of that line is going to be a tough
great.
feat
Now
here.
you're
Mark
saying I'm gonna
Logan's been
lose.
right
Kidding.
on the ball here tonight.
All right, Mark, that's good there. Brandon, go ahead and bump it forward like a light tap forward. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready.
And Logan with a great hole shot. But here comes Brandon Kreutz's back. Kreutz gonna beat him off of the line, and look at this. Kreutz upsetting Mark
Brandon.
Logan tonight.
Thank you.
Wow, what a comeback.
hacks,
Come
just
from
so y'all know.
behind win right there, folks.
Those grip hacks, though.
Good win, Brandon. Good win.
Thank you. Good race.
You punk.
I'm not sure if I can actually... Let's see if we can get
Where do you
another
live?
view of this.
All right. Next up is Jordan and
Ah,
John.
Nice win.
They're
Jordan, you have
racing
lane
here.
Nice
choice.
lead.
We'll worry about the replays later, but that was a really good race right
Nice
there. Good
crash.
come from behind from
Gotta go out in
Brandon
style.
Kreutz and beating out the tough guy here, Mark Logan. He is extremely tough
That's
here
what you get for
lately.
waiting on the
His
ball.
hole shots are
All
just
right,
about
Jordan, A little bit
unmatched.
over the line. Go ahead and back it up half a bat.
Jordan Churchill,
Perfect.
another great one out of the
Too far.
gate. Let's see what he
Go
can
ahead
do
and inch
with
it forward.
the hard charging John Estes, which is a previous winner
Keep
here
going.
of the brackets of
Perfect.
the weekly
Okay, John,
brackets.
go ahead and bring yours forward.
So we'll keep an eye on John Estes here with boy.
Once
This
more.
is going to be one heck of a match right here, folks. This is going to be one you're not going to want to miss here.
All right, make sure you're in the forward gears.
Oh, Estes with a good head start. Here comes Jordan Churchill back, outshifting him, and this is going to be a close one at the line, folks. John Estes going to pull out the
Another
win.
close race. Good win, John.
Man, what a finish. I don't know if we can do this one more time. Let's see how this goes.
Next up, we have Stephen Pearson and Colin Mallard. Stephen, you have lane choice.
And see John Estes
I'll take the
pull
win.
ahead of Jordan Churchill and beat him at the line. So congrats to him. Stephen Pearson up next. And he will be against Colin
Stephen,
Mallard.
go ahead and bring yours forward.
As they get lined up
And
on
stop.
the line right here.
Colin, go ahead and bring yours forward. And stop.
All right, now before we do this one, I just want to mention to you some of the newer guys. If you do get double eliminated, you are free to go. If you want to, you can also stick around. We will be voting for the car we run next week as soon as this bracket concludes.
All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready.
Pearson and Colin Mallard. And Pearson with a great hole shot. Wow, what a hole shot. And it's going to be Stephen Pearson all the way. Congrats to Stephen Pearson.
Go in, Steven.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, if it gets done early enough, I will definitely stick around. But I got the open race, league race coming up. Starts at 9.
10. Or maybe 9 your time.
Well, practice my time though.
Yeah, we got
All right.
we got about 15 minutes, Stephen.
Yeah,
We got about 6 or 7 brackets left in this bracket, so we should be good. Next up is going to be Richard Adler and Mike Vining. Richard, you have lane choice.
I'll go left.
Yeah, all the IWCR guys, you guys have we have plenty of time.
All right, Richard, a little over line. Go ahead and back. Okay. Bring it forward just a little bit, please. A little bit more. Stop. All right, and Vining, you're good there. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're in the forward gear.
Oh, Hadler not going, but Mike Vining, now as long as he doesn't smoke the tires, could pull out an easy victory here. And Hadler all over the place, not able to get a hold of that car. and he will
Go in,
finish way behind Mike Vining. So Mike Vining winning that round. Well, I think as long as they're like
All right,
within
next up is
a
gonna
few
be
inches,
Steven
you know, I
and
think
Jordan.
she's they're
Steven,
kind
your
of,
lane choice.
you got to kind of draw the line of, you know, how, I mean, they
Left.
could spend half the time just lining them up. So as long as they're within a
I'm
couple of
coming. Hang
inches, I think they have that set in the rules. As long as they're within a couple of inches, they're lined up pretty close, and it surely hasn't proved to be that much of a difference here in the
Okay,
closeness
Jordan,
of the
you're good there.
racing by where they start out. It's all on the timer buzzer anyhow. So all right, Jordan Churchill lining up, folks.
Steven, keep coming
Winner
forward.
of the last bracket.
Hands up. A little over the line. Go ahead and back it up.
Pearson now with his
Perfect.
great hole shots.
All right,
Let's
make
see
sure
if
you're
he
in the
can
forward
hold
gear.
off the hard charging. The great hole shot by Jordan Churchill. Churchill, a little bit of a head start. Pearson behind. Got to come back. He is pushing it. He is pushing it and pushing it. And it's going to be a close one at the line. And it looks like Pearson going to beat out
Very close
Jordan
race, guys.
Churchill.
Good win, Steve.
Great
Thank you.
run. Congrats to her teammates in IWCR,
All
too,
right, next is going to
RPM
be
team.
Mike Vining and Mark Logan. Mike, you have lane choice.
Vining and Logan lining up next.
I'll take the right lane.
Mark Logan coming to his line. Mike Vining coming around now.
Okay. Mark, go ahead and back it up probably about half a bump back. Once more. Perfect. All right. And Vining, you're good there. Make sure you're in the forward gear, gentlemen.
This is going to be a good one. Logan off the line again. Man, is he ever good at them hole shots. And this looks like it's going to be Mark Logan at the line, and he will beat out Mike Vining for that round.
Good win.
Good run. Got me way off the line.
Man, that was a great start there by Mark Logan.
All right, next up is going to be Brandon and John. Brandon, you have lane choice.
Left lane, please.
Yeah, you can thank Dwayne LaPrade. He's put a lot of work and a lot of thought into how he's done everything, and I'll tell you what, it is really exciting and very, very well managed run for these guys. I mean, this is pretty
Forward,
competitive and pretty
half a bump
serious.
forward,
You know,
Brandon.
these guys really take this serious, and they're really
Perfect.
having a good time doing it. So that's all that really matters. All right, Brandon Cruz and John Estes, a previous winner here. Let's see what they can do
All right,
here.
John, just like a light up forward. Perfect. All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready.
All right, John Estes with a hole shot. Let's see, Brandon Cruz has been really good at coming back, but I don't know if he's going to have enough here. It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
Darn.
And it's John Estes at the line.
Yeah, very good race.
Good win, John.
Wow, that was a great one.
Spun the tires off the line.
That was a great finish right there.
Gonna happen.
Tough competition here, folks. You think you got the drag racing down? Join the Drag Kings. Look them up, folks, on the iRacing directory.
Next up is going to be
Drag Kings.
Steven and
Join them,
Mark.
and man, I'll
Steven,
tell you
your
what,
lane
every
choice.
Friday night we're here, and we are usually up on the iRacing portal. I don't know, tonight, I guess other bookings took priority over Drag Kings tonight, but we'll be up there shortly with the
Steven, go ahead and
IWCR
back up a little bit. Perfect.
immediately following this. So,
Oh, sorry, I hit it again.
be
Sorry,
going
go
live
ahead and
about
back yours up a little
10:50
bit.
p.m. Eastern. Stephen Pearson and Mark Logan. This will be a
And
good
stop,
run
Steven.
right here. They're both very, very good
All right, you're
off
both
the
on.
line. Let's see who's going to beat this one. Close, and Pearson shifting those gears. And man, oh man, look at the beating he put on Mark Logan in that round.
Good win, Steven.
Congrats to Steven Pearson. Holy smokes.
Man, I was that late. Wow.
What was your question, Colin?
About how many races are left now?
2 to 3. Next up is going to be Brandon and Steven. Brandon, you have lane choice.
Left lane, please.
Our Brandon Crew.
And the winner of this bracket will face John for the bracket win.
Coming up on the final couple
All right,
brackets,
Brandon, you look
or
good
a
there.
couple rounds here for this
John,
bracket,
you must have got a
folks.
nap today.
And then hopefully we'll be here long enough
I
to
did. Who won the first
listen to
round?
what the next car next week will be.
Won me.
And boy, if you're interested, man, look them up. This is really exciting. They're trying to get
And
the
Steven,
league
about
to
one
grow a
more
little bit
bump
more. They've
forward,
been
just
around
like a
for a
light
long
tap.
time. Just finally
Perfect.
started the league
All right,
back
gentlemen,
up
make sure
again
you're
here
ready.
just recently. Pearson off the line first.
Dang it.
As long as he don't smoke them tires, it's going to be Pearson at the line. Steven Pearson by a couple of car lengths over Brandon Cruz.
Thank you.
Go ahead and bring it back around. And John, you have lane choice.
Left lane.
Steven Pearson will go against John Estes. And John's
John, you sure
been
you don't want the right
really
lane?
good too, so wait for Steven Pearson to
thought
come
about
back
it,
around
believe
and
me.
they'll run again.
All right, John, go ahead and bring yours forward a little bit. One more light tap. Perfect.
And I always have that third place finish.
And Steven, one light. There you go. Perfect, right there.
All right, gentlemen, this is the first attempt at the bracket win. Good luck to both of you.
All right, gentlemen, make sure you're ready. Good luck.
Pearson, a little bit of a jump ahead. Oh, and he smokes some tires, and it's going to go to John Estes.
Congratulations, John.
John
Good bracket
Estes
win,
did not smoke the tires, and
Thank you.
Pearson did.
Hey,
Nice
nice
win.
run, man.
Congratulations.
Forgot to burp it when I should have second. Oops.
Nice win, John.
Yeah, good win, John.
Well, you got to quit doing that, Steven.
Thanks, guys.
I know.
All right, guys, I want to thank you for coming out. Rudy, I definitely want to thank you for putting this on for us. I know you want to get out here quick as you can with your back there. Don't blame you. And again, appreciate you for doing this for us. And everybody at home, hope you enjoyed it. And if you guys are ready, we'll just go right into the vote for next week. All right, I'm just going to start going down the list. I'll call out your name. You tell me what you want to run. Brandon, what do you want to run?
Super late model. Gonna keep trying it till it wins.
Did you say super or regular?
Super late model.
Super late. All right. Colin, what do you want to run?
Lotus 49.
All right. Ed, what do you want to run?
Go Xfinity Camaro.
All right. John, what do you want to run?
Super late model.
All right. Jordan, what do you want to run?
Actually, he stepped away. He had to go get some supper started.
Okay, I'll come back to him. Mark, what do you want to run?
I'll go with the Xfinity Camaro.
Mike Vining, what do you want to run?
Yeah, I kind of like the super late myself. Go with that.
Richard Hadler, what do you want to run?
Super late sounds good to me. Sounds interesting.
And Mr. Pearson, what would you like to run?
Super late sounds good.
All right, gentlemen. We will be running the super late next week.
There you have it,
3
folks.
weeks of
Super
trying.
late models.
Finally got it started.
Super late models next week here at Drag Kings. Tune in, folks. We'll be going live about 8:10 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be back up here in approximately an hour up on the iRacing portal with the IWCR Gen 6 series at Chicagoland. And congratulations to John Estes here tonight for the Drag Kings. Thanks for watching tonight, folks, and we'll see you next time here at the Drag Kings.